1.5 million people move to cities and urban centers each week. This urbanization can bring economic, cultural, and societal benefits, but newly urbanized areas also require the development of strong public services like water, electricity, roads, and governance. Alongside this growth, to meet these needs, the European Union established a multi-country water facility to help provide water and basic sanitation to the poor and improve water management governance. In Ongata Rongai, an urban center that has sprung up around Nairobi, Vitan Zavides International and its supporting partners teamed up with the local water utility, Oloolaiser Water Sewerage Company, to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of its day-to-day operations. This film looks at how the partners identified and addressed non-revenue water as the cross-cutting theme in the project.
Oloolaiser Water Sewerage Company basically serves 3 satellite towns of Nairobi, which are very fast growing. In fact, it is said that the areas that we are serving are the fastest growing towns in East and Central Africa in terms of population.
VEI represents 2 of the largest water utilities in the Netherlands. Based on our experience in the Netherlands, VEI supported the umbrella organization of water utilities in Kenya, WASPA, in conceptualizing a homegrown benchmarking and collective learning program.
Non-revenue water is the difference between the produced volume of water and the volume that is billed to a utility's customers. At the beginning of the project, the Oloolaiser Water Company was losing up to 47% of its water supply in Ongata Rongai and other satellite towns to non-revenue water. Under the benchmarking program, a task group involving 16 water companies met on a regular basis to discuss and evaluate strategies to tackle this water and revenue losses. This collective peer-to-peer learning directly contributed to water company ownership. A brainstorming workshop at the onset of the program culminated in a 4-step process, which Oloolaiser Water Sewerage Company successfully applied to drastically reduce their non-revenue water losses and increase revenue by more than 10% in 2 years. Step 1. Create company-wide awareness and support. To achieve this, a non-revenue water team was created with staff from different departments of the company. This team would oversee and coordinate the non-revenue water reduction process and ensure that each department of the company was playing its role. Step 2. Quantify the size of the problem. By comparing the production output of water from their facilities to the water meters of the consumers, they knew they were losing up to 3.2 million liters of water each day. They soon discovered, however, that faulty water meters were resulting in many consumers being billed for significantly less than they were actually consuming. In response, the company decided to increase meter testing, servicing, and replacement across the entire system. Over the next 2 years, the company increased meter testing tenfold, were able to significantly boost their revenue, and used that money to fund other parts of their non-revenue water strategy.
These key activities were identified in the benchmarking program, really assisted us to reduce non-revenue water from 47% to 37%.
Step 3. Cutting the problem into pieces. In order to simplify their efforts, the company divided up the water supply system into district-metered areas. This allowed the project team to focus on areas in the water supply system in which the largest volume of water and revenue was being lost. Zooming in on the central business district to pilot all the non-revenue water reduction measures, the project team was able to scale this to other areas later on. Step 4. Scale up the business case. Demonstrated practices and emerging insights from the pilot district metered area enabled the team to scale up the interventions to 4 other areas in the water supply scheme. By appointing a caretaker to coordinate and sustain the non-revenue water strategy in their respective district metered areas, the approach is now sustainably embedded in their institutional setup. The results. Triggered by the program-facilitated benchmarking and collective learning activities, they are replicating leading practices of peers and are in turn setting the examples for others.
From the benchmarking process and using the acquired insights, we have ensured that this informed the water distribution network expansion plans that we currently are expecting through an investment program supported by the KfW Development Bank, amounting to Kenya shillings 1.3 billion. Part of that funding will be used to establish district metered areas to enable us quantify, locate, reduce, and sustain, and even go further down our water and revenue losses.
Other water companies too are implementing the NRW roadmap, one step at a time, inspired by the achievements of their peers. This case study illustrates the unique character and impact of the North-South and South-South Water Operator Partnership between Vitens Evides International, Oloolaiser Water, and a growing number of other water companies in Kenya.